a little bit more about me and my channel here. And yeah, let's start from here. And I'm gonna say my name is Brian. I'm a recovering drug addict, and I've been clean for 2.5 years. Going on November will be 3 years. So yeah, when I make it to November, it'll be 3 years clean from hard drugs, and I'm not counting weed or beer, and yeah. So I started this channel to help people grow, and to help people grow, strong in body, strong mind, and spiritually. And I believe with these three things, we can make it through pretty much anything in life that comes our way when we work on these things. And it's what I did to clean up my life. So with that being said, yeah, my channel has a lot of stuff that I do to what I did to clean up my life, from nature videos to breath work to meditation to workouts, and yeah, all that kind of stuff right there has been a game changer on when I change my life. It's definitely animals and just all that stuff. Walking in the grass barefoot, that's like communicating with the earth. It's just a spiritual thing, I'd say. It's like uh, it's like good for the soul, good for spiritual growth, and yeah. And I started this channel, and it's the way it is, and it's not like based on no religion. Like, you know, I'm kind of was like unity last, because like I don't think we should be separate. We're all in this together. Whether we're Christian, Catholic, Muslim, Jewish, um, Islamic, Muslim. I already said that, did I? But we're all in this together. We shouldn't be separate because of a religion. So I don't get too much into religion and all that. I love Jesus Christ, and with that being said, that's as much into it as I get, because I'm here to welcome everybody, from all backgrounds. You know, that's that's just my way of doing things, and yeah, and a little bit more about my story here, and yeah, that's kind of what this video is, and yeah, I'm just kind of explaining. All these things have helped me helped me all these things have helped me outgrow my past, from the drug addiction. And I spent my whole 20s and my late teen years just not knowing who I was inside, just not knowing me. I was addicted to drugs for so long, I didn't know who I was. And I'm still learning as I go along that I'm here to help others as well. And yeah, and by sharing my story, I was a addict for all those years. I was injecting drugs, I was snorting them, I smoked them, I've done it all. I've done every drug you can probably think of. Maybe not these newer ones. I don't really know what's all going around now, but like I'm saying though, I've done probably every one that you could think of, and I'm not proud of this stuff, but I'm not gonna hide my past though. I'm gonna use it to show people that if I can grow out of that, dark place that I was in, that anybody can do it. Anybody can grow out of it. You just have to really want to do it and put in the the steps every day. And it doesn't have to be big ones, just small ones. And yeah. And a little bit more about my story. When I was younger and I was in school, I was in special ed, and that started when I was in kindergarten. This isn't something that I'd like to tell people either, but I'm going to. I was in special ed all the way up, and when I was in 6th grade, I did 3rd grade work, and I got made fun of, and I might have had a couple of fights, but nothing big or anything. But yeah, I've been that way, and never wanted to later, consider myself special in any way. Wanted to do things just like everybody else. I'm not going to consider myself disabled or anything like that. I work now, and I don't collect no check from the government or anything like that. But there was times where the drugs messed me up pretty bad, to where I probably could have saw a doctor and did all that, but yeah, that didn't happen. I pretty much healed a lot on my own. I didn't go to rehab or anything like that when I finally decided to quit for real. I locked myself in a basement, and I still live here now, but it's what I did to quit. And I didn't go to rehab. I just felt that it wasn't for me to be around a bunch of other people, in the same position. Because, like, when I was in prison, when I met people, and when I met some of those people and talked to them later, we were doing the wrong stuff. We were, it didn't work for me. And I didn't think that it would work for going to no rehab either, really. So I didn't really do all that. And yeah, I've never been to rehab in my life. I've been to like AA, and I think when I was on parole, I did one thing that was NA, but it didn't seem like NA. It was a program I had to do there when I had a dirty drop, and I think it was supposed to be like NA, but it was nothing like it. It was just like trying to remember here. It was a group of us that went to the PO office, and of course we dropped dirty and stuff, but it just had like little work, like different types of stuff. Like, I don't know, they might have had like some kind of educational stuff a little bit, but and drawing a little bit. I don't know. I can't remember so much of it, but yeah, I don't think I've ever really been to NA. I can't remember what that was really, but I don't think it was really NA, but it was something they made me do. But anyway, yeah, I was on probation and parole. I've been to prison twice, and yeah, I used to do a lot of the wrong things, and it took me to, it took me to prison when I did those things, and leave all that kind of stuff behind me. I used to lie, cheat, steal, and I didn't care. I was pretty much ruthless. Like, it's not that I didn't care about people, hurting people, but I was so sick from the drugs that I had to keep doing them. So I didn't care who I was hurting just to get money to get drugs or anything like that. When I had the problem, it was just that bad, and I couldn't stop. It was like a disease, and I finally got to the point to where, after a lot of my friends had died and all that, or I lost my one, like, friend, just like a couple months after that, I said, I can't do this anymore. It's just, I'd rather be dead. I can't do this anymore. It came to an end, and yep. And that's some of my story there. I mean, there's a lot of stuff and stuff I don't bring up. Like, I used to not I used to have problems with cops and all that stuff. I didn't like every time I seen them, my heart would start racing because I was doing the wrong things, and wasn't doing what I was supposed to be doing, and some of that trauma, like some of that stuff, when I say trauma, but some of that stuff like has a karma. I spent so many years running from the laws and all that stuff when I was on parole violation. Anytime I seen the cops, I ran. I literally ran from, and that's just the way it was until they finally caught up with me. And I ran, and the karma from all those years of I didn't do years of running from the parole violation, but just from running from them in general. And then yeah, when I was on the parole violation, yeah, I did run from the cops anytime pretty much I seen them, because I just didn't want to go back. And yeah, and it built up a karma to where still sometimes I see them, I still get a little bit of a feeling like that nervousy feeling, but it's just like, it's just some karma lingering, I guess. There's a karma in everything we do, every little decision, every big decision. There's a karma into it, and that's what I believe. And, I got nothing against the police. I got nothing but love and respect for what these people do. They're risking their lives to, keep our community safe, and I appreciate that. Got nothing against it. And back in the day, I didn't like them at all. I just was like, like what Tupac would say, F the police. But no, not anymore. And yeah, I got love for these people. I got love for everyone. And with that being said, I think I said enough here. This is just some of my story, and just thought that I would share it with the channel here, and get a little bit used to talking here on videos, because I don't always like to, because you see my teeth, they're still a little bit fucked up, but so when if I ever replay them and I see them, sometimes I'm like, oh, but I had to get over that it's like an insecurity thing. But I got over it, and I started making videos anyway. But yeah, I still haven't gotten my teeth fixed. I mean, some of it was from drugs, and some of it was from just bad teeth genetics in the family in general. Because if I showed you a picture when I was 12 years old, I had this big gap in my teeth. My teeth were just kind of spaced like that, and yeah, and then not taking care of myself, and that when I had the drug problems and that stuff made them a lot worse. And yeah, and then as a teen, in my late teen years, I was chewing ecstasy pills like up, and there was times where I was doing it every single day, and people that I used to work with back then thought I was gonna die because I was eating ecstasy every day in my teen years, like my late teen years, about 19. And yeah, that's a story probably for another time. I can remember, but yeah, I think that enough's been said here, and appreciate you all for coming here and supporting my channel. And yeah, I wish you all the best in life, and that's it, guys. Peace.